This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product. The Piggy. If you are not familiar with the basic stitches, you can watch the tutorial videos first and practice the basic stitches with the practice yarn in the kit. The main body of the Piggy. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your knit finger. And then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Make loop around your middle finger. And pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on middle finger. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed on the middle finger. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your middle finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Make loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on your middle finger. Yarn on the hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes the magic ring. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 6 crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook, and pull through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. First, work a chain stitch. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning is stored as height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Insert hook into the magic ring. Pull up loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn on the hook, pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Such a V shape is formed on the side. This loop on the hook is not counted as 1 stitch. Place a marker in the first stitch. Through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. We need to mark the first stitch of every round. Continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. Okay. 2 V shapes on the side stand for 2 single crochets. Continue working the remaining 4 single crochets in the same way. Six single crochets are done. We can count the V shapes to check the number of stitches. 6 V shapes on the side stand for 6 single crochets. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Finally, work 1 snip stitch. Insert the hook into the mark stitch. Insert the hook into the mark stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 snip stitch. Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat 1 more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch. Make sure to tighten up when working the snip stitch. The snip stitch only serves as a connection and is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If the yarn is too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the fabric will be out of shape. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull through the loop on the hook. That's 1 chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise a height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch, where we just worked the snip stitch of last round. Place a marker in the first single crochet through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done. Continue to work 5 more increases in the same way. We need to work 2 single crochets in each stitch. Six increases are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert the hook into the mark stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the ringing loop on the hook. Tighten up. 1 slip stitch is done. The slip stitch serves as a collection and is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work set of 1 single crochet, 1 increase for 6 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch is stored as height and is not counted into the number of stitches. Let's start the first set. Work 1 single crochet. Mark the first stitch. Next, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Once single crochet and 1 increase are finished, 1 set is done. Keep working 5 more sets. The second set, work 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The third set, work 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The fourth set, work 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The fifth set, work 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The sixth set, work 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Six sets are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert the hook into the mark stitch, yarn over the hook and pull up loop. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the wrenching loop on the hook. Tighten up. This slip stitch only serves as a connection and is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 3 is done.